Well, it looks like we now have episode 4 to get into of not Resident Evil. That's really all it is. This show is just basically, let's just slap Resident Evil on it and call it that. We couldn't come up with a name for ourselves. That's kind of what this show is. And I'm really not going to talk that much just to start off. I just want to get into it. If we can get this done in under 20 minutes, it'd be fucking great. But yeah, I don't think it's going to take us that long, this one, anyway. I haven't really got that many things to say about it. I really haven't. I don't know if I'd say this is probably the best episode we've seen this far. And, you know, it's not saying much. You know, I may say it's the best so far, but it's not good. Still shit. But we're just going to dive in there anyway, because it's been a hot fucking day. And I just want to... I've just kind of left this too late. We're now it's almost 8:30 at night. And I've only just managed to work up the courage to get onto this one. I've been trying to, like, blow for a few of them in a day. And I just can't seem to do it. I cannot seem to get to be able to watch more than one episode a day. It's that hard. But let's dive in. So we're in Tijuana with this guy, and this is the guy that Jade was talking with on the computer. I think he's a Spanish guy. So yeah, this is in Tijuana. I don't know if he's a journalist or if he's just trying to get to some sort of truth. So he's interviewing this woman about because I believe her husband got, because one of the cages got left open. He got bitten by an animal and of course turned into a zombie. And then she says, "Oh, they told me he killed people and stuff like that." And then she eventually says, "Umbrella lies." So he's going through the footage. Like she gives him a memory stick. And it turns out, if we just go back a little bit there, it turns out that in this show, the events of Resident Evil have happened. And apparently it's all been covered up. The government and Umbrella nuked the entire city to cover it up. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think you can cover something like that up. You're trying to tell me that not one single soul that seen what went on got out of there and spread it about a little bit. It's like even then it's going to raise questions on like you nuked an entire city. But what I believe I did read that somewhere before I got into this show, that all this stuff from the Resident Evil games have in fact happened. Yeah, and now we're back with, because she got caught by the Brotherhood, so they're in this, they're getting transported somewhere. He's talking about, oh, I like SpongeBob SquarePants. He had a friend named Patrick. Fucking hell, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time with bullshit. And then we're at Wesker's lab. Again, it's another episode where we're just all over the place. There's nothing cohesive. It's just stitch that on there, and then stitch this timeline on in there. That's all it is. There's no let's spend more than a couple of minutes on one timeline. We can't do that. So yeah, so he's still trying to get this joy drug right, and it's not getting right. So he throws a bit of a paddy. We're back with the two girls in the room. Yeah, she wants to go to a party, even though she knows what the risk is, and Jade also knows what the risk is. But yeah, they end up going anyway. Fucking hell, bunch of dimwits. And then we're back to 2036 again. They're now in this prison. They go and see this guy here, this French guy or something like that. I don't know what he wants. Fuck it. It was one of those episodes where I really didn't pay attention. Do you want to know what I was doing? I'd just been in the shower, and I thought, right, I'll chuck that on, and I'll clip my toenails. That's what I was doing while I was watching this show. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it when I'm watching that. Fuck it. But yeah, this guy, I don't even know. But yeah, they're definitely going the route of, we can't call the zombies zombies. So they are, in fact, like, they call them zeros. And see, really, I just find it pretentious when you go, no, we can't possibly call them zombies because The Walking Dead didn't. It's like, yeah, like The Walking Dead did it. Now it's like, now it just comes across like you're just copying The Walking Dead. But that's just something I just find it pretentious. It's like, just use the term zombie. I don't know how you came up with the term zero. That doesn't even make sense. At least in terms of The Walking Dead, you know, they called them walkers and stuff like that. They actually said what they'd done, what the zombies done. Whereas in this, it's just, they're zeros. For what reason? No, I did look it up because I'm like, they didn't call them that in Resident Evil. Yeah, in the actual games, they still call them zombies. But yeah, this show just wants to be pretentious and rip off The Walking Dead. But I don't even know what this guy fucking wants, to be honest. I don't know. I forget now. I don't remember, mate. You couldn't have had that much of an impact. But yeah, she's going, I'm not Umbrella. I'm not with this guy that is Umbrella. But yeah, they're the Brotherhood. And then we're walking through, like, because they're now going to a party with Billy that's infected with a virus that could potentially end up killing other people. That's what we're doing here. And yeah, they're walking round a pool and they're looking at people's asses, saying that's implants in her ass. That person there's got fake tits. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. I don't know I don't know what the point of that was. And I will say, it seems like this episode they were trying to throw jokes in there. It's like, what? They were definitely going out of their way to copy Marvel at the moment. Yeah, they're talking about, oh, that guy's got real boobs, big boobs or something. That guy's on steroids. Oh, you don't need to be that ripped. But what are they talking about now? Who the fuck cares? Who really? I don't care. I'm just looking to we're making good time at the moment. We may just hit 20 minutes. Yeah, we're already about 14 minutes into the episode. But now we're back into 2036 and Jade and I forget this guy's name. But yeah, he's the guy that works for Umbrella that's been tasked with getting Jade to her sister. And you know, they did actually start having something that I thought, oh, are they actually going to do something good here? Where like the guy that worked for Umbrella, you know, he kind of goes into a bit on like why is that? Why does he do what Umbrella tells him? And he says, well, you know, I've got a wife and kids and all that sort of stuff to look after. You know, it'd be an interesting thing to have a look at for why someone that works for Umbrella and know what Umbrella is, for what reason do they do it? We could have went into something like that, but then it turns out, oh no, he's just talking about a couple of dogs that he's got. We had to turn it into a joke. Great. I thought maybe they're going to do something with this guy. Nah, fuck no. We can't do that. We've got to turn it into a shit joke. Yeah, so they're at this party and this. It's like, is there no adults about that can hear all this music going on at the fucking construction site? Ah, oh, fucking hell! You know, it's that hot. I just can't be fucking arsed. I really can't be bothered. I'm starting to wish it was winter, really. You know, I imagine to most people, I'll probably seem pathetic considering it's fucking Scottish sunny weather, so you know it's not as hot as some places. But yeah, I'm still at that point where I wish it could just be fucking December or something. It's fucking roasting. It is roasting, and it doesn't help. In here, I've got windows closed. I've got fucking curtains. I've got a fucking computer next to me, so that doesn't really help. So I'm just looking to fucking blast through this. I could have went over this episode with a fine comb, and I was like, fuck it, man. Whatever will be, will be. But yeah, they go to this party. She has to borrow his skateboard to go off this jump, and then they talk about feelings or something. It really is just the CW's Resident Evil. That's what this show is. It's like it is really just the CW levels of shite. It's definitely it's probably better than Batwoman. Let's be honest. I'll be fair there, but it's not far off Batwoman. It's like, I just want to spend time on zombies and shit. Some action. Stuff like that. Interesting characters that are likable. That's really all you want. But no, we can't do that. We can't fucking entertain you. No. We gotta force you to listen to people talk about their feelings and shit. In CW. But yeah, this guy, the guy that Jade had a conversation with, the guy that knows about Umbrella's cover-ups and stuff like that, he turns up looking for them. He starts following everybody on Instagram so he can find out where these girls are. And then we got the villain woman doing that weird goat yoga shit. So did you have to have that in there? Did you? Fucking hell. It's one of those things you see and it's like, yeah, that's just cringe. It's cringe enough you're doing yoga. It makes it worse when you're putting fucking goats on your back. At least that is my opinion on yoga. But the goat falls off or something. We get a couple of tit shots. Yeah, she just asked to answer a phone call, and they've already spotted this guy. He's already caught. So this guy's not very good. He's not doing a good job at being this type of ghost person, where he's just kind of, because it's like you went in there, and already you've been caught within a couple of minutes. I'd say it was very daft going in a big complex, a big kind of city town that's run by Umbrella. That was a very dumb mistake. Wesker's barely in this episode, by the way. Barely in it. The best guy in the show, and he's barely in it. No, we need to focus on the teenagers' feelings. We need to watch them at some fucking party. We can't focus on the guy that I imagine costs he probably gets the biggest wage. He gets the biggest wage out of this. He's the best actor. He's a good actor from everything I've seen him in. But yet, again, he's another one of these guys you just got to feel sorry for, because it's like they probably promised him the world, and he's just went, this is what it is. So he just realizes that they're not home. Texts them, "Where are you?" Sees them on the old Ring camera at 5:50 p.m. Where they left. He texts them, "Where are you?" So he's got his duties for the rest of the episode. He's just going to drive around for hours on end. It seems like it seems like this must be about 6 p.m. And I think even by the end of the episode, it's probably like, done it at least like past 9 o'clock. So he's been out there for a good few hours. I don't know why he didn't think to check but no, we need to get rid of him for the episode for some reason. But we're back to 2036 in the prison. She's trying to figure out why they've got these You know, I'm not going to use your word. I'll call them zombies. Why the zombies are like sort of working in unison? She's wondering why exactly they're listening to whatever it is. Yeah, yes. So I don't know this, because this is like a weird. The Brotherhood is like some weird cult, and there's this guy with a thing on his head, and he cuts another guy up with a chainsaw through the armor. I don't know why you done it that way. I don't know why you would cut someone with a chainsaw and go through their armor rather than just straight in the neck. Or in the head, I would advise. Don't know why they kill him. But I guess they're just supposed to be mental. That's really all I can say about that. But yeah, this is our... Because I had the subtitles on when I watched this, and it said Mother Zero. we got a whammon zombie that's at some point is in charge. But it's just this big mental zombie that screams or rees. It's more like a ree. That's kind of what it's like. But yeah, all this time, they've been in this cell all this time, and the guy's only just went, oh, I have a knife in my belt buckle. So now he's going to start trying to unlock that. Which, of course, he's not able to do because he's a man. He needs a woman's help. It takes a lot of convincing, though, to get her to help him out. But yeah, it's clear the Brotherhood is ran by idiots. Nobody seems to want to search anyone. But yeah, they lift the fucking door off its hinges. The guards don't hear him. I think he runs out and stabs a guard. And then yeah, she runs to this guy. So now it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I wish it was a successful one, to be honest. The first cupboard they come across, they find guns. They have a bit of a shootout. Yeah, he unlocks like the doors that the zombies are in, so they all come through and start killing guards. They're all shooting. She's got a chainsaw as a weapon. I'm really just trying to blitz this. You know, we're not far off 20 minutes. So yeah, then it's, you know, they finally done something that was an attempt at entertaining people. Where you had this guy just sort of, you know, John Wick type shit, except that, again, it was the same issues from the first episode. It's like a few of them will come near him, but the rest of them will all hang about. Like, behind, they'll wait until he's killed those ones, and then they'll run at him. Like, in most cases, it's like one at a time. Once he's finished with that one, the next one runs in. But yeah, he just blitzed through all them. Jade is, I don't know where she's going. But yeah, now we're back at the teenagers' party where we have to talk about feelings again. Ah, fucking dreary. So what does she? Yeah, she thinks Billy's dead. Billy turns into a right little cow. But she started getting all in, like, angry because Jade went and spoke to that boy. So she's going, oh, you'll be fine when I die. You'll be sad for a little bit. But you don't care about me. You don't need me. Clearly you don't need me because you got that boy down there. I'm guessing it must be the infection talking, but either way, I'm just like, just hurry up and die. Just hurry it up. Yeah, Wesker gets his little cameo for the episode where he's driving about in the car. Then this guy shows up at the party. Again, he's not even trying to hide himself. But yeah, he comes in the party. All the kids shout "narc" and they all run off. Then he shouts, Jade Wesker. And they run off as well. It's like, I thought you wanted to talk to this guy. This is the guy you wanted to talk to, and you're running away from him. But they hide in there, and he comes in. He starts saying, I need you to show me the person that's infected. I need to see them. I don't know what image it is that... yeah, they say, oh, how did you find us? And yeah, so it's a picture of Billy, because she does a bit of skateboarding. Yeah, this guy, he's just trying to explain to... He tells them, oh, yeah, Albert Wesker died. Albert Wesker died, and you two girls, there's no social security for you, no birth certificates. But I think that they must already be aware of that. It's like, because they're children that were out of test tube. Because they're like twins, but well, they're not twins really, but they're kind of like... Well, they've got different mums, basically. That's basically what it is. But they were born from a test tube. But yeah, he's telling them about all this, and then Jade is like, I don't believe you. You did previously. Why did she care about? She cared about it the last episode. But then this episode, she's running away from this guy, even though she contacted him. And then she's just going, oh no, I don't believe you. You're making it up. You read the stuff and you believed it straight away. You know, I bet you know, unless it's just being in denial, I don't know. I don't think there's much else in that. So they run off. Then that guy gets caught by Umbrella. And then we're back to 2036. And this guy, like, she stops this guy. And she says, oh, what is that? You know the Whammon zombie. What was, like, why is it sort of controlling these things? He just says, oh, because it's their queen. I don't know why they try and go for zombies hunt in packs. They have a leader. They have a leader, you know, it's basically the chimpanzee shit. I don't know. Where there's always, there's an alpha, and then there's always, you know, ones that will conspire against the other one and shit like that. She has the opportunity to run out, but she can't do that. She needs to go and get this thing, which we're just going to get to. So she manages to trap this Queen Zero, whatever it's called, from the herd. And it's very lucky that it worked out that way, because originally this zombie here was walking at the front, but then she stopped and let all the other ones past her. I don't know why I don't know why it done that. It just seemed to have done it for no reason. Like, I don't know, fly my puppets, you know, the Wizard of Oz. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, then Jade comes along and tries to chop its head off. It takes a second attempt. But she wants the head because she like says, oh, the virus is evolving. I don't know why it matters if it's evolving or not. It's like they're still fucking zombies. I don't know why that's something you need to know. Oh, they're evolving. It's like, no, you can't cure them. They're dead. They're dead. There's no cure. But yeah, she wants it. So she gets trapped. She gets trapped in behind a door that at some point, you know, it's going to open because they're going to knock it off its hinges. And you'll never believe this bit, which I found fucking hilarious. Where she rings up her daughter, speaks to her about for like a few seconds, and then the phone she has, or the sat phone kind of thing, only has like 1% battery left. But yeah, she talks to her, then she gets back up. She tries to start this up, and as I said, I just found this hilarious that She got angry, right? And she threw it. She threw it on these crates that broke. And out falls... if we... Fuck off. It's always impossible to find the right thing. Where is it? So, yeah, basically a grenade falls out. So she throws this thing at these random boxes, and just luckily enough, a grenade falls out. Or a handful of them. So that is lucky. So if you can kind of make that out, I don't know, it's quite fuzzy, these. Especially when it's dark images. Yeah, so she's got a load of grenades, like a handful of grenades at the door. She just threw that grenade and it isn't going off. So she does that usual thing where I'm going to get up and check it. It's like, nah, never do that. If you do that, you just go, right, well, we have to seal off that then. We can't go over there ever again. Because as soon as you go over there, it's obviously going to blow up. So it's not even worth it. But then it does blow up. When the zombies get through the door, they like crush the... what I find funny, actually, is that grenade's gone now. Where's that grenade gone? There was a grenade right here. It's not even there anymore. I can't see any... There was loads of grenades here, is there? I can't really make it out. It just seems to be these dark shots. It's quite fuzzy. Grainy. But yeah, so of course it explodes. Blows in her face. The amount of damage it does, it's like because she goes out the door and the amount of damage out there, but then when it came to her, it's like, no, you were closer to it. See if it's done damage that far away from where the grenades went off. Why are you fine? You know, it should have done it the opposite way as well. So you should be dead. Oh, it's plot armor again, isn't it? But yeah, she meets up with that guy again. Yeah, now we're back. Now we're back to 2022. Come on. We've got 2 minutes till we're at first. Fucking hell. It doesn't matter how many times you try and just blow through it. It never fucking happens. It's roasting. So, I don't know. She's talking to him about something. He wants to get to the truth, and she says, "Well, what is truth? It's truth." I don't know why. I don't know why that's hard to grasp for some people, but it seems to be one of those words that has just become a subjective thing. What is truth? What is your truth? Well, the truth is the truth. There's nothing else other than that. But she's a bit of a moron anyway, so whatever. So he says, "I'll help you if you let me go." Which I don't know if she's gonna. I don't think she goes for that. No, we're done with that now. Now these girls are running like fuck to their house. I don't. Why are you running? I don't know why they're running flat out. But Billy stops and says, "Oh, it's happening." And then we're back. Fucking hell. Just stay on it just stay on it. I don't know why we have to move off again. But yeah, then so they climb up these. How the fuck she made that jump? I don't know. Because there's like if you can kind of make out her shoes there. So how the fuck did you jump that high? I don't know how you done that. But this guy is hanging off her, saying, "Pull me up." Here, mate, have you seen this scrawny woman? Do you honestly think she's going to be able to pull your fat ass up a ladder? Do you think that's going to happen? But that's what he decides to do. You know, do you want to fuck off? I don't know why you'd think that would work. But yeah, so now we're back to fucking, it's all over the place. She drops him, right? Yeah, she drops it because she doesn't want to let go of the head. Because it's very important. It may tell you about the zombies, but at the end of the day, it's not going to fucking cure them, is it? You can't cure them. They died. So, yeah, Billy's like, "Oh, it's happening, it's happening." And, yeah, do you know what happens? Jade comes up and go, oh no, it was like your 72 hours was up 5 minutes ago. Why would you give it that amount? Why would you say, oh, it's been 5 minutes? It couldn't possibly be maybe I got the time wrong. It's like as if it's going to happen dead on and all that. That's my question. It's like, do you honestly think it's going to, from when the person gets bit, it's going to be dead on 72 hours? Could be any time within that time frame or even after it. But now it's 5 minutes over, you're fine. The question I've got is, why didn't you hear your... Because Jade in the previous episode set an alarm for 52 hours. So this show so far has been 3 days. I don't know. I don't really know if that lines up. I don't really care. But, yeah, I just find it funny that you go, it was 5 minutes ago. Yeah, as if it's going to happen dead on. 72 hours is just an estimate, Jade. It's not a dead on time. It may be different for different people. But yeah, I think she turns out to be fine. She's obviously going to have the type of T-virus that gives you powers or something. That's my guess. Are we really doing that? It's like, because they throw like little cut scenes into there and all that. It's like, why are you doing that? Like of Jade coming out the top of that prison. So do they have these bits in prisons? Do they where you can get outside of the prison? That doesn't really line up, does it? From what I know about prisons, I haven't been to any, but as legend says, they try and keep the prisoners there, and that would just make it easier if in the prison we've got a ladder that goes up to the surface and you can fuck off. Great. But we got her out. She comes out, and of course there's like a helicopter. So she comes out. There's a helicopter, which I kind of laughed at because I was like, like how loud a helicopter is. When you came out, you didn't hear anything. We didn't hear a chopper, but out of nowhere it just appeared, and it's loud as fuck. And it turned its lights on. It's like, really, what does it have, stealth or something? I don't know, but it's obviously Umbrella, I'm guessing. And that's the end of the episode. We done it. We done it pretty quickly this time. Thank fuck. But that's episode 4. We managed to get through it in, well, I mean, by the time I stopped talking bollocks, 35 minutes, so that's all right. But yeah, I don't really have that much to say about this. It was just, again, another boring thing where it's, I just don't care. I don't care. But that's pretty much all I'm going to say. And I think we're just going to finish off. We've got 4 episodes to go that I'm finding very difficult to get through at this point. As I say, it took me all day to even be arsed watching this. But I think what I'm going to go and do now is, I think there's some people live streaming. I might check that out. Or, I'm just watching I'm watching the Two Towers, so it'll be nice to watch something good after this garbage. I was going to pull up an article at the start and all, I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll pull it up in the next one when I've got more time. Because the longer we go on here, the longer it takes for this to upload and all that shit. But yeah, we've made it. We've made it through fucking episode 4. Oh, I was starting to think it was going to turn into a long one again, but yeah, even watching it, I'm like, what is there to even talk about? It's just I imagine I'd find more stuff if I actually fucking paid attention this time. I'd actually find more issues. But I was just, as I said, I was sitting on my bed cutting toenails. That was more interesting than your show.